throughout the race, getting that spoiler out of the air.
Yeah, this is nerve-wracking time if you're a driver. Coming to 12 to go on a superspeedway on a restart. So many times we see wrecks happen in these situations. Drivers are no longer going to lift, no longer going to cut you any slack. Jimmy Johnson going wherever Kevin Harvick goes right now.
How aggressive will they get? Kyle Busch has not won in 2020, the defending Cup Series champion, the two-time champion, still searching for his first win of the season.
Stenhouse in that outside line getting aggressive. Jones right there behind the yellow 22, Logano. Jones and Truex and Stenhouse. Actually, it's Chase Elliott there. Jones, Chase Elliott, Stenhouse in that outside line, working really hard.
And remember the 6 right in the middle next to Chase Elliott. We saw the 6 of Ryan Newman, and what an emotional roller coaster he's got to be going through. Earlier this year at the start, coming to the finish of the Daytona 500, wrecks out, doesn't remember anything about the race. Now back in the pack here and says he wants to go out and win.
Look how much these cars move around as you ride along with Ryan Newman, that Coca-Cola cam. Look at that car, Daniel Hemrick in front of him. It's just dancing around.
Right now, William Byron is not in the playoffs, stuck behind his teammate Jimmy Johnson. He has to make a move. He cannot sit there and ride behind Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, but where's he going to go? He's stuck in the bottom 3 wide. There's only so much room.
He's coming to 9 to go.
They all know that. They hear that clock ticking.
Tyler Reddick on the outside in the 3rd groove.
Yeah, Reddick's going to make something happen.
Busch brothers side by side for the lead. Mayhem behind them.
Drivers have to win to make it. Guys like Tyler Reddick, Eric Jones, that outside line, they're doing anything they can to get up here and fight for the win at Daytona.
Kurt Busch battling with his brother.
3 wide behind Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch picking his lanes.
Tyler Reddick has to win. He's put himself in position. So does Eric Jones. Great run here.
Yep, huge run right here.
What does Eric Jones do? He helps his teammate.
Tyler Reddick out front. Now Tyler's going to try to block.
He's in the fence.
Up into the wall he goes. The 18 also in the wall. Eric Jones gets caught up in it as well. The big one does happen. The 47, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., McDowell. Austin Dillon caught up in this. That's Ryan Newman in the 6. Kurt Busch in the 1. They go green flag back in the air.
Sounded like Denny Hamlin spun the tires just a little bit, but man, again, he has the best help in the field behind him on these restarts. The 22, Logano. Logano stuck to the back of that number 11 Toyota. Great run from this inside, though.
Tyler Reddick leading that inside line in the 8. Now
Buescher.
he's going to get a little push from Chris Buescher.
Both lines pushing very hard.
Chase Elliott in the 9. 3rd on that inside line. Then it's Christopher Bell, the rookie, in the 95.
Tyler Reddick leading this race. One of those drivers that could upset the bubble battle. Loose right there. Look at him. The cars are not handling good. A lot of these guys on old tires. 8 cars sideways off of turn 4, sideways through the tri-oval.
Buescher just pushing him, making him even more sideways.
Again, Joe Logano almost gets Denny Hamlin out to the lead. Almost. He's still locked on that bumper off of turn 2. He's going to clear him.
They'll clear him right here. No help right there with the 8 car from the 17, so that allowed the front 2 to clear. Here comes Boria with a big run.
And Matt Kenseth being aggressive up in there.
Look at how loose the 11 is from that push of the 22 of Logano. Hamlin hanging on for his life up front.
And Bubba Wallace made it 3 wide, and when he did, that allowed William Byron to go with him, and that let him clear Jimmy Johnson. But there's Matty D in that 21 car.
Coming up, the bubble battle. Right now, Matt DiBenedetto, Jimmy Johnson are in. William Byron's out. 3 laps to go at Daytona.
They almost wrecked getting into turn 1. Chase Elliott was below the yellow line. Wasn't a penalty because he wasn't passing anybody, but really good save. Oh, big push from Matty D to Matt Kenseth.
Look at him moving around. The 22 is able to save it.
Wow. Kenseth with a big run right here, guys.
Side by side for the lead. Matt Kenseth in the middle, though, is going to help Denny.
Clint Boyer on the bottom of the 14. Now contact made. Kenseth came down. The 14 up. The 9 out of shape. Here comes the 22. Logano's going to take the lead away from Denny Hamlin. 2 laps to go.
Bubba Wallace on the outside.
Big run. Contact made again. Bubba Wallace sideways. Can he save it?
William Byron. They're wrecking.
Now the 22 goes around.
Hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
Caution's going to come out now. Big wreck behind him. Bubba Wallace got through. Tyler Reddick hard hit. Jimmy Johnson caught up in the 48.
Yeah, big damage on Jimmy's